Ever since I finished this book, I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm talking about Japanese Gothic by Kylie Lee Baker. This was one of my most anticipated reads of 2026 because The Scarlet Alchemist is one of my favorite fantasy reads ever. However, this story leans heavily into the psychological horror and ghost territory, but what really stood out was how emotional and how atmospheric this story felt to me. From the very first page, you have this lingering feel of unease, and especially with the unreliable narrator, you get the feeling that sometimes the story just is surreal or even dreamlike. This novel follows two intertwined timelines. One is being set in 2026. We are following along Lee, who has just murdered his roommate, only he doesn't remember why or where he put the body. And the other storyline is set up in the late 1800s. We are following along Sen, and she is living in the late samurai era in Japan. Underneath the gore and disturbing imagery, this story actually is about parental expectations and the desperate need to be considered enough. What fascinated me the most is how contradictory the writing feels, because Kylie Baker combines lyrical and delicate prose style writing with these horrific gore and extremely visceral horror. And somehow these two elements strengthen each other throughout this story. I finished this book within 48 hours and I genuinely can't stop thinking about it. So if you are looking for that horrific atmosphere but combined with this beautifully and tragic, heartbreaking story with emotional depth and this unreliable narrator, then I highly recommend you picking up this book.